reduced pressure principal backflow prevention assembly today. We're gonna go ahead and run through everything. Let's get started. First things, notify, identify, inspect, and observe, and/or NEO.
Yeah.
Start with test cock number 4, running back. That way it keeps that relief valve closed. And we don't want to pre-jump that relief. We want it in its virgin state, like it hasn't been touched in 6 months. Then we close them all the way back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Starting out, high hose always goes to test cock number 2, no matter what test you're doing. We're gonna put our low hose to 3. All right. Then we're gonna do our famous PP. We're gonna pressurize, then purge. Open up our low side bleed, leave that running. Then we're gonna open up our high. Open up our high. While that's running, now we're gonna shut our outlet valve off. Then we're gonna close our high and close our low and get our apparent reading. It's like going up a hill. You start low, then you go high, then you come back down the hill. You close high and close low. Get our apparent reading, see if check valve 1 is leaking by. Then we, now we're gonna move forward with our relief valve opening point test, where we're running our high into our low, trying to equalize that zone pressure. But as long as this relief valve is working, it will not equalize. It has to be at least 2 PSI. Open this up a full revolution. We're gonna do a quarter turn. We're gonna see where this actually opens up at. 4.4. All right, we're gonna close up both of those bleeds now. We're gonna detach our low side hose and go to test cock number 4. After we go to test cock number 4, we're gonna turn on test cock number 4. We're gonna open up our low bleed, which resets the gauge, close it back, and then we're gonna introduce our back pressure. Gauge moves in slightly, but as long as it does not continuously to drop, it's holding tight. Alrighty, so check valve 2 is holding tight with back pressure. So now we're gonna reset the gauge one more time to get a confirmed static condition reading for check valve number 1, because we have test cock number 2 is in front of check valve number 1. Test cock number 3 is behind check valve number 1. It tells the difference. All right, so now we got 10.2. All right, now we're gonna stop feeding back pressure to check valve number 2 to check shut off valve number 2. If this was leaking, our gauge would be dropping down, which it is holding steady. All right, now we can close up all our test cocks, move everything down. We can remove our high side hose from this side of the gauge, and we can take it off our gauge completely because we don't need it anymore. Now we're gonna move our low side bleed down to test cock 4. Our high side bleed down to test cock 3. We're gonna open up our low side because we start low. Pressurize and purge. Then we're gonna open up test cock number 3. Pressurize and purge. Now we're gonna come back down the hill. We started low, went high, now we're coming back down, closing high, closing low. 1.8, between 1.8 and 1.6, I call it 1.8. And then we're done.